get this thing right. Anyways, okay. What it's supposed to be about. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was thinking. I'm sitting outside. That's what all the noises are. GurlTalkkTV wanted his subscribers, viewers, whatever, to. Sorry, that's my phone. If you weren't a virgin anymore, to do a video or comment on at the age you are now. If you were a virgin again, you know, would you still give it up? And honestly, well, I'm only 20, so I'm still fairly young. But in all honesty, I wouldn't. I would wait. And I've always said, you know, you do little surveys and stuff online. I've always said that that's the one thing in my life that I really seriously regret. Was not holding on to it for as long as I could, because more likely than not, we're young, you know, when we do give it up, and it's to someone who's undeserving of us as a person, let alone, you know, to be physically connected with us. And I would just say I'm not going to give you my ideals, you know, waiting for marriage and sharing that special gift with your husband, you know, like your parents tell you or like your pastor tells you, but just to hold on to it for as long as you possibly can. And the sun is running my eyes, and when you think you can't hold it anymore, hold it a little bit longer, you know. Because the truth of the matter is, if he loves you the way you love him, the way he says he loves you, he'll wait for you anyway. So it doesn't matter if you do it today or tomorrow or next week or next year, you know. As far as the definition goes, I won't get into logic with you people because logical people are far and few in between, so I won't even go there. But what I will say is, people say whatever they need to say to make themselves feel better about a situation, you know. So for those men who don't spend enough time with their children, they say, well, I pay my child support, you know. A lot of dudes don't do that, you know. So we say whatever we need to say to make ourselves feel better. But if we're honest, what you're really doing by claiming you're a virgin when you're not so much is you're taking away from those who really are virgins, truly. And the reason I say that is because say if you're in the class, well, if you're studious, you know, you're in a class and you worked really hard, you studied for weeks and weeks, and you know, you were drilling yourself and working hard to pass this test, and you got an A, and you were the only one in the class that got an A, you know. But then your teacher gives out, I don't know, some kind of extra credit, and then it turns out 9 other people got an A, but you know you're the only one that earned that A. And that used to happen to me all the time with that when they grade on a curve in class. I used to hate that because it takes away from my A. I'm the only one that really earned one. And to me, it's the same thing with the virgin. You know, if Sarah knows she's never had a dude touch her, you know, she's never had a dude kiss her, and she has been tempted, but she didn't, you know. And then Jessica don't had dudes, you know, finger her, and she been, you know, sucking dudes down or whatever. And how can she say that she's the same thing as Sarah?